What's up, guys? It's EPL Dude 96 here, and welcome to episode 2 of the Legends Cincinnati Reds franchise, where we are going to be playing the next 3 games of the season after we streamed the last 5. We're going to conclude a 4-game away stand against the Pittsburgh Pirates, who are 1-6, and then we're going to begin a 5-game home stand against the Miami Marlins by playing the first game of the 3-game series. If you enjoy the series and want to see more, leave a like on the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel for much more sports gaming content, as Masahiro Tanaka is the starter for the first game of this episode, as once again we're going to be taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates, who have just been struggling. We won the first 2 games of the series thanks to some fantastic hitting from Mike Trout, who is going to be on the bench for this first game. He needed a little bit of rest, so we're putting in Jorge Soler in the outfield instead. He will be playing in center as the Reds enter the game 5-3, Pirates 1-6, and we're in PNC Park. Let's just get this thing underway. Top of the first inning, Josh Hamilton up to bat, and he is going to hit his first home run of the season as he hits it over the right field fence in the first inning on a 2-1 count. So a 1-0 lead for the Reds to the top of the second now, and an unlikely RBI source. Pitchers who rake. Masahiro Tanaka smacks one to left field, misses the diving outfielder, and gets to the wall as Masahiro Tanaka hits a 2-run double to extend the Reds' lead to 3-0. How about that? Unexpected from a guy who pitches in the American League. And then Joe Morgan hits a breaking pitch outside into the left center gap, high up into the wall, and that is going to be a RBI triple for Joe Morgan to bring in Tanaka and make it 4-0 Reds in the second inning, as the hitting continues to look fantastic for Cincinnati. Bottom of the third, big strikeout from Tanaka on Rogers Hornsby as the Reds keep that 4-0 lead. And then here is Pedro Serrano. He rubbed the bat for good luck, and he got the home run. 5-0 Reds in the top of the fourth inning as Serrano leads the team in RBIs and home runs. Now into the bottom of the fourth, Buster Posey, someone who doesn't have a hit in the season, gets his first hit and an RBI as, for some reason, with 2 outs, the throw came to home from Gio Urshela. So it's 5-1, and then Hank Aaron strikes out, and it stays 5-1 through 5 as each team is getting a good amount of hits. And then there is a double play incoming. Nice turn there, as is a 5-4-3 double play in the bottom of the 7th inning, as the Pirates are starting to get a little bit of a rally going, as Tanaka is going to end his outing with a strikeout on Alan Trammell, who was 3 for 3. And he's going to give up just 7 hits in 7 innings. Into the top of the 8th now, Joe Morgan, who is 3 for 4 at this point with a 5-1 lead for the Reds. He is going to go up to bat and have himself a very nice play here. Here's the pitch from Kirby Yates. He's going to ground it into first to David Ortiz, and look at that speed from Joe Morgan as he's going to finish with 4 hits in the game. Bottom of the 8th inning, nobody out, 2 runners in the corners. Hank Aaron hits it through Joey Votto at first base, and that's going to bring in a run. So 5-2 now with nobody out. Reds bring in Rick Porcello out of the bullpen. He had a great outing against the Pirates early in the season, as bullpen changes were being made there. Andrew Miller going in to warm up. Still nobody out, and David Ortiz is going to ground this into short as Simmons throws it to second for 1, but David Ortiz runs out the throw to first. So 1 out now in the 8th inning, 5-2 to the Reds. And Anthony Rendon with 1 out is going to hit the breaking pitch into center field, where Mike Trout is going to catch it, but he's not going to be able to throw out the runner from third. So the Pirates make it a 2-run ball game in the bottom of the 8th inning. To the top of the 9th now, Gio Urshela 0 for 3 on the day. He's going to hit a little blooper over second base and then into center field to bring in a little bit of insurance to make it 6-3 for the Reds in the top of the 9th inning. And then Goose Gossage comes in for his 3rd save of the season. A little trickler to Joe Morgan at second as he makes the throw, and the Reds are going to win the game. 3 wins out of 3 for the Reds in Pittsburgh, a 6-3 victory on 12 hits. Tanaka, fantastic on the hill, 7 innings, 7 hits, 7 strikeouts. Home run for Josh Hamilton, 4 hits for Joe Morgan. Into game number 4 of the series, the Reds look for the sweep in the first inning. Joe Morgan gets his first stolen base of the season. Mike Trout is back playing in the lineup, hitting .500 on the year to start. And how about this? He's going to smack one into the gap, just destroying it between left and center. And once again, the Reds getting off to a quick start. A lot of first inning runs for the Reds this season. 1-0 on the RBI double from Trout. And then Pedro Serrano, little bit of a dinker, just stays fair on the first base line and that's going to bring in run number 2 in the first inning as Morgan runs from second to home. 2-0 Reds into the bottom of the second inning, though. The Pirates are going to respond. Anthony Rendon gets himself another RBI in the series. A mishandled throw. David Ortiz tries to go to third, but he's going to get thrown out easily. But the run does score for the Pirates to make it 2-1. And then Matt Kemp has one of his first 3 big hits in this game. He hits it into the wall between left and center, and running from first to home is going to be Rendon as the Pirates tie the game 2-2 in the second inning. Into the bottom of the third inning now, Big Poppy up to the plate with a full count. He's just going to hit it into the hole between second and short, and the Pirates are going to take the lead. Another bad throw there. The Reds' errors coming in a little bit. Not great throws. 3-2 Pirates now into the top of the fourth. Kenta Maeda, the second straight game with a pitchers who rake moment. Maeda hits a little trickler into center field, and he gets an RBI. 3-all now. But then immediately after, Maeda struggling on the mound, his second start of the season, he gives up a bomb to Matt Kemp, who smacks it over left field, and the Pirates take a 4-3 lead. Top of the sixth inning now, Joe Morgan with a full count with 2 runners on in the sixth is going to ground it out to second base. No runs for the Reds there. Top of the eighth now, the Reds having an opportunity. They have a lot of opportunities to try and get back into this game. Gary Sanchez leads off the inning. He hits one to center field for a leadoff single. Good start for the Cincinnati Reds as Sanchez had himself a decent amount of hits in these next 3 games. Full count for Gene Segura, the next batter. He's going to hit one into the third base line over the head of the third baseman Anthony Rendon, and is going to get 2 runners on as the Reds are trying to get the 4-game sweep here. Next, Gio Urshela, 2-2 count. Hits one towards right field. Hank Aaron's going to catch it. First out. Joey Votto, he's going to hit one to second base. Rogers Hornsby can't make the throw to second. He will get the out at first, though, to Big Poppy. 2 down. But now with 2 down and 2 on for the Reds, Joe Morgan gets intentionally walked, bringing up Andrelton Simmons with a 225 average, 0 for 4 in the game on a 3-1 count. I play with fast counts to help the game go a little bit quicker, or quick counts as I should say. 3-1 count here. Kirby Yates pitching the first pitch. Not going to take it, obviously. If it was going to be a walk, it would have been a tie ball game. But now another opportunity, a full count for Simmons, 0 for 4. Is this going to be the moment for him to come up with a clutch hit again against the Pirates? Yates delivers, high pitch, and Simmons completely messes it up as he just pops one up to the catcher and ends the inning. Bottom of the eighth now, Matt Kemp back up. He's already got a homer. He's already 2 for 3. He's going to get another homer as he hits it over the left field fence for the second time in the game, and the Pirates take a 5-3 lead. Top of the ninth now, Mike Trout is 3 for 4, and for the third time in this series, Mike Trout has a 4-hit ball game as he hits one very deep into center field on the Pirates' grass concourse. 5-4 now for the Pirates, but it wasn't meant to be for the Reds in this game. The Pirates are able to snag 1 win in the 4-game series as they take the last game 5-4 at home. Mitch Keller the win. Kenta Maeda his second loss of the season. Billy Wagner gets the save. Matt Kemp, though, the star of the show. 3 for 4 with 2 homers, a double, 3 ribbies. Mike Trout, another 4-hit game. Now to start a new series against the Miami Marlins, who are also 6-4. Look at their top 3 hitters. Jackie Robinson, and then Ken Griffey Sr. and Jr. What is the likelihood that both father and son ended up on the same team in this fantasy draft? That is pretty cool. Not to mention Barry Larkin, Walter Johnson, and also some current stars in Reese Hoskins and Rafael Devers. But it's an unbelievable pitching matchup. Sandy Koufax against Walter Johnson, 2 of the greatest pitchers in Major League Baseball history. And we go to the bottom of the third inning. Both guys are dealing for sure until Pedro Serrano strikes. His second home run of the episode, his 4th of the season, as he hits it deep into center field and gets the Reds the first run of the game, circling the bases. We take a look at the stats for that home run. 426 feet. To the top of the 4th inning, Sandy Koufax is absolutely cruising right now, pitching to Ken Griffey Jr., a 3-1 count. There's a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer into that right corner, and then on a full count, is he going to do it one more time? You bet he is. That's a strikeout for Sandy Koufax. The second time he's striking out Ken Griffey Jr. on a 99-mile-per-hour heater. His 5th strikeout of the game. Bottom of the 4th inning now, Walter Johnson pitching to Joey Votto. Nasty curveball there into the knees of the Reds' first baseman. But then the next batter immediately after. 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning, 1-0 Reds, and Gio Urshela hits one into left center field. His first home run of the season. He's been in a bit of a slump at third base. He played first last game, playing third this game. He's a versatile infielder. but he gets himself a big home run there, 395 feet. And immediately after, his former Yankee teammate, his current Reds teammate, Gary Sanchez, the Kraken, hits a back-to-back home run. 3-0 Reds, 3 solo shots off the great Walter Johnson as Gary Sanchez annihilates that baseball for his second home run of the season. Let's see how many feet it was. 411 feet, about 101 mile per hour exit velocity for El Kraken, as the Reds now lead 3-0 in the bottom of the 4th inning against a very strong Miami Marlins side. Into the bottom of the 5th now, runner on second with 2 outs. Josh Hamilton is going to laser one to center field to Ken Griffey Jr. Got a strong arm. He actually makes an amazing throw here to almost get Joe Morgan out, but he scores. 4-0 Reds now in the bottom of the 5th inning. Walter Johnson not having such a great outing. Into the top of the 6th inning. This is a good inning for the Marlins as Jackie Robinson gets his 3rd hit of the game. Just hits one past Joe Morgan in the middle of the gap. Then Ken Griffey Sr.'s up. First, Jackie Robinson is going to steal a base, the 2nd steal of the game for him, his 6th of the season. 2-2 count, nobody out. Ken Griffey Sr. hits one to Simmons. Simmons tries to make the jumping throw, but Ken Griffey Sr. is too fast. So 2 speedsters on. Ken Griffey Jr. now up to bat with nobody out. Koufax is going to strike him out for the 3rd time in the game for his 6th K of the start. 1 out, 3-2 to Rhys Hoskins. He's going to strike out on a 97-mile-an-hour fastball low inside. 7 Ks for Koufax. And then Rafael Devers comes up. He's going to hit one to Simmons, who's just going to throw it into second base as the Reds get out of the jam. Sandy Koufax continuing to throw the shutout until the top of the 7th, full count pitch, and Barry Larkin, the former Cincinnati Red legend, hits it in his old ballpark to cut the shutout and get the Marlins a run. 3rd home run of the season for Barry Larkin, and that one went 432 feet. Koufax would remain in the 7th inning, but Jackie Robinson was magnificent in this game. His 4th hit, he was 4 for 4 at this point in time. 2 stolen bases as well. Koufax up to 118 pitches, but the Marlins couldn't score more runs in the 7th until right here. More runs come for the Reds, though. Josh Hamilton absolutely destroys this one all the way towards the top of the deck there in right field. His 2nd home run of the season, a 2-run shot there, 421 feet, 6-1 Reds. Into the top of the 9th inning now, the final out of the game, Andrew Miller into pitch here to close it out as the Reds begin the series against the Marlins with a very nice 6-1 victory. 4 home runs in the game, another one for Pedro Serrano, another one for Gary Sanchez, a 2nd one for Josh Hamilton. Joe Morgan, though, fantastic hitting the baseball, 3 for 4 with a double and 2 runs. So next time we're going to be in this series, we're going to stream some games, going to finish out the Marlins series. We got next a 2-game homestand also against the St. Louis Cardinals, and then we go on the road to the Dodgers, Padres, and then at home to the Braves. That is it for episode 2. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm EPL Dude 96. See you next time.